I say whatever the fuck I want. Who gonna pop me? Nobody.
Man, ain't nobody at home to pop. You single. You can say what you want and go home by yourself.
Well, yeah.
But you could tell what he said popped her in the mouth like she was talking about getting popped. The comments under this video was funny as heck, but she did respond back to the video. She was like, you know what, I said what I said, and he did slap me in the face with his logic, and I was just like, dang. She was like, but in actuality, I really love like ain't no love is tomorrow. But this how you know women talk out the side of their neck and not the frontal cortex of their brain. Their feelings trump logic, and however they feel in that moment is going to be valid to them. It's rare that they really walk back on what they said, so kudos to her.
If a man is not interested in these so-called average women, why do they leave, impregnate them?
Over here, I deal strictly with facts, data, and statistics above anything else.
That's correct.
Okay. Well, let's first start off with the fact that 54% of black men are single and childless. 30% of black men are married. And the children that come out of that marriage are exempted from your statement.
That is correct.
So that gives us 54 and 30. That's 84. Mm-hmm. That means a full 80% of the children being made in the black community are being made by less than 20% of the men. So to answer your question is, why are women having children with men with multiple children who aren't married? And then women like you asking, why are the women picking them?
It's really him. You're a victim.
Are men expected to be mind readers?
Yes.
No, but I think you can read body language very good.
I'd prefer no consent because then I just get shy. I don't know. I'd rather them just do it. But consent means respect.
Have you ever wanted a guy to make a move but he wasn't getting your signals?
Yes.
So what makes you think the opposite isn't true? If you want a guy to make a move but he isn't getting your signals, why would a guy get your signals if you don't want him to make a move?
She don't know.
Why would a guy get me signals if he don't want me to move?
She don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what to answer.
I guess he wasn't feeling self-conscious or confident about himself.
Because sometimes guys are not all the way there physically or mentally.
We're not all the way there, but you want us to pick up on virtue signals and body languages instead of just using your mouth like an adult and being like, this is that, and this is that. But we're not all the way there. It don't make sense. We all like to get things from a person without really action. I'm pretty sure women capitalize on this a little bit more because it's like a little bit more of a thrill. At the same time, if you don't know somebody and it's new to both of y'all, you got to just open your mouth and say this, that, and the third.
What scares me the most about marriage is the fact that men and women don't even look at marriage the same way. When women talk about marriage, it's a happy occasion. I'm getting married, I got my ring, I got my colors picked out, I got 4 of my fat friends to stand next to me. It's gonna be a beautiful day. No, their dress is ugly, mine is pretty. But it's not the same for the men. When men talk about marriage with our friends, it sounds like something you get diagnosed with. Did you hear what happened to Charles? No, what? He's getting married. No! I just seen him last week. When did he find out? She told him yesterday at dinner. Is there anything that we could do for him? No, the invitations already went out. There's nothing we can do.
Now that's funny.
Do you think men are important? Like for what?
Before we get into what men are used for, I think that lady's daughter had transitioned into a man later on in life. So that goes to show you what men are used for right there. I'll take it a step further. All these jobs is a low percentage of women that's actually doing them, right? But check this out. What's the actual percentage of the women that's actually doing something, achieving something, and making a difference? It's a big difference. It's like when they try to do the wage gap between men and women. They don't factor in the fact that women take more vacation time than men. Women take off more time for their family than men. Women work less hours a week than men. Women work less overtime than men. And some of it is a woman's choice, and some of it's not. You know, you got biological things, you know, her getting pregnant, her wanting to take care of the family, you know, that time of the month. It's different things, but the fact of the matter is they don't factor in those type of things. If a woman is off work on FMLA because she's taking care of her newborn child or something like that, they still factor in that she's a full-time person compared to a full-time man that's working and try to say it's a wage gap.
Let that be the first and last time I see you do that, please. Take that off. Take that off immediately.
Oh, they got his son in
You guys never ever let my son put a dress
the
on.
dress. Wow.
Ever. You understand me? Like ever.
Wow. It's a shame.
Ever.
This is why we need nuclear families back, because people are trying to teach their ideology to your kids.
You want to know why our grandparents stayed together? Because they weren't looking at ass cheeks all day on Instagram and refreshing it and going, oh, well, that girl looks younger, that girl looks better, that girl stays tuned, you know, and I think that is what these young women that they're following are telling them.
Let her cook.
I like this one.
Can you make your man want to come home without wanting to get in your ass? Can you make your man come home without wanting to eat your food? Can he come home to you just because you're a place of peace? An oasis. Can you do something for your man that other women, I'm sorry. So when y'all want to talk about how much your men cheat, well, I got news for you. If the pedestal is your pussy, don't get mad if he's finding a new seat. Oh shit.
How are you, man? I wouldn't even be looking for a wife right now. A guy like you that's ambitious, that's going to do a lot of good stuff. You might settle for a girl based off the man you are today, and then that's going to create a whole nother problem for you, because the girl you can really get at your maturity, let's say between 33 and 35, is probably going to be substantially better material, probably more beautiful, probably a lot of things better than what you can get today. And those guys that get married early, they never achieve what they should have achieved, and it doesn't work because he never becomes the man that he could have.
Listen, I would never tell a man not to get married. That's something that I root for. I say be smart about it. And if you do find something younger or older or wherever you find it, you got to just trust in the process and cover yourself in the meantime. We got to get back to marriage. That's the root of all our problems.
Which one of you is from the New York Times? You know there's only two genders, right? There's only two genders, and they know that in Iowa. I challenge the New York Times reporter and the Washington Post reporter to try to milk a cow and then try to milk a bull and see how that goes.
You know what I am back at the ranch? I'm a breeding bull. What's that? You gonna find out. Where you going, fatty? We gonna have a party.
If you're actually mature, if you're a mature person, what the past is doesn't matter, because like when you meet, you laugh about it. That's funny, but like we all learn, we all go through things.
Let me ask you a question. You like a guy that makes money, right?
Yeah, of course.
Do you like a guy that's taller than you?
Yeah.
You want a guy that's more confident, ambitious, right?
Right.
What if I told you were immature because of what you want in a man? You think it's immature for a man to care about a woman's past. I'm telling you that's hard-grained in our DNA to want a woman that doesn't have a past. But then when I tell you, be mature. Get a guy that makes less money than you, that's shorter than you, that's weaker than you, etc. But it didn't work, does it? Why is it that what a man wants is considered immature, what a woman wants is considered mature? Like the male standard is immature. Oh, you shouldn't care about my past. But then if I say, you shouldn't care about my future, you look at me like I'm crazy.
What men want don't matter to women. So fellas, do this. What you want, get what you need, do how you need to do it, and then invite a woman into that. And if she can't conform to what you like and how you go about things in life, just send her on your way. There's plenty of women that conform to what you like and how you go about things. Don't be obnoxious and don't be a juggernaut about your ideas. Some things can be changed or be adjusted to for a person that you love and that you want to take care of. But in the meantime, what attracted her to you? That's who you are.
Don't you break, nigga. Don't you fucking break.
Look, that's the end of the video. I'm gonna give y'all 2 to the side. I'm out.